be a lot shorter, don't worry, because today we're just playing the bonus level. Now I actually had to replay the last level in order to get back to this. So we did, because in case you didn't stick to the end, which you definitely should have, but in case you didn't stick to the end, in the last video, in playing Cave Crawler, basically I unlocked the real last level. It's a bonus level, but I never completed it. So that's what I aim to do here today. Also, the entire thing restarts when you die. But also, again, you know, let me know if you guys want to see me like do a video. And all of a sudden they enable post-process. But again, let me know if you want to do a video where I collect all these red dot things. All they do is increase the score. That was a close one. But yeah, all they do is increase your score. Dang it, now I have to start all over again. Which is not fun, actually. Yeah, is it? It's hard, yes. Is it infuriating? Also, yes. Is it fun? Not at all. Just a little tip for game design. Don't make the player have to restart the entire level. I mean, if it's only the first part of the level, then yeah, you can have it restart. I don't care. But if you're gonna restart the whole level, only have it happen in one of the early parts of the level. Alright. Eventually you gotta set up some kind of checkpoint. Because then it just feels really unfair. Cause like you did everything flawlessly until the very end. But you know, you messed up one time at the very end of the level, sent all the way back to the beginning of the level. And it's even worse because this game has something that can insta-kill you. Doesn't matter how much health you have, you fall in that lava, you gotta restart the level. Which in my opinion is really stupid. Also make sure your game has good physics. I mean, look at this. I just tapped both for a split second. The jump one makes sense, but it keeps me going over. Yeah. And also, I'm gonna just tap it. That's a little more than expected. So the game feels really slippery. Like the entire game takes on ice, whether or not you're in the air. For the most part. You know why most of it is a good game? Because it has checkpoints. And you actually feel rewarded for getting past the tough section. But they just decided to remove all checkpoints in the bonus level, which makes the game not nearly as fun. Decided to make the game not fun for the last level, I guess. This game would be good if they had that's like I only have like 2 gripes with the game. First of all, the controls are really bad. Which is, you know, it's bad for a platformer game because everything feels really slippery. Like you pulled it and it still goes for a little bit, so everything feels really slippery, and there's lava that insta-kills you. I jump out of the lava. But because it's so slippery, you would have landed it perfectly if the controls were good. But because the controls are so slippery, you end up sliding off into the lava. And it's completely out of your control. In game design is that everything should feel like it's the player's fault. Alright? Every little death it should feel like the player is what caused that death to happen. It has to feel like they did it to themselves. But you know what's bad game design? When it feels like the game is the reason that you're not being able to continue. Like, the game has bad controls. If the controls were just a little better, I would have gotten past this already. This video might have already been over, but the controls are really slippery. So, creator of Cave Crawler, hey, can someone in the audience reach out to the creator or creators of Cave Crawler? Just let them know my criticism. You know, maybe, I know you're trying to have it be like really hard, but hard games, they still need to be fair. Hard games still need to be fair games. Dark Souls, considered the hardest game known to man, is actually really fair. Attacks can kill you in an instant, but you can easily learn, like the telegrass and everything. And in Cuphead, once you learn an attack, you'll be able to avoid it. In this game, you could have the entire map memorized, and yet you still die. Because the controls are garbage. Like, well, they're not garbage. The controls are, for the most part, the controls are amazing. But, you know, just maybe try to tone down the slipperiness. You know, maybe have the players stop moving when you let go of a key. It may look sort of cool, but it doesn't play well. And really, if it doesn't play well, then what's the point? This is like the 20th time I've gotten here, and almost every time I've had full health, but because the controls are so bad and so slippery, I just end up dying because I end up sliding off the platform. And also, it's not like they're doing this for money or anything, alright? This is a free game. If you want to play Cave, if you have a PC and you have Steam on that PC, which by the way is also free, then just go on Steam, search up Cave Crawler, download it, and bada bing bada boom, you have Cave Crawler. It's a free game. They're not doing this for money. However, just because it's a free game doesn't mean you can't criticize it. Games like Cuphead, because I actually really enjoy difficult games, even though they make me very angry. Because I know barely any of you know this, but I actually play Super Meat Boy. They actually just have to beat the final boss. Alright, and boom, bada bing, bada boom, I've beaten Super Meat Boy. But there's also a secret world. Apparently it's an achievement for being it without dying, called I assume you have to get all the bandages in order to unlock it. If you don't know, bandages in Super Meat Boy are like secret collectibles that only appear in some stages. And you have to do some kind of like, and trying to get the bandage is a lot harder than just completing the level most of the time. But it still feels like a good challenge because in Super Meat Boy, the controls are really good. They're not slippery. Besides, you know, even though you're a literal man made of meat, but the controls are really good. You actually stop, like completely stop. You don't slide a little bit whenever you stop moving. What were we talking about again? Whatever. The point is, you need good control. You need good controls to have a good game. Everything about a game could be perfect. Alright? You could have the world's best art in the game. The best boss fights, the best mechanics in anything. But bad gameplay is the one thing, but something as simple as having bad gameplay and not having a character that feels fun to control is what would be the one thing that would single-handedly bring the entire game down. Because games are supposed to be, I don't know if you know this, but games are supposed to be this thing called fun. And sliding around and dying because the controls suck is not very fun. So, anyways, that's the end of my criticism for this game. Well, actually, most of my criticism, it isn't even present in most of the game. Most of the game, the controls feel really good, and everything feels really cool. And most of the game, from the tutorial all the way to level 5, the final level, it just all feels really good. But I think they, tried amping up the difficulty for the bonus level in ways like making your character slide. Though I'm pretty sure this was a problem in the base game too. But having, checkpoints, alright, but having bad controls can still lead to a fun game. But if you have a really hard level with really hard controls and no checkpoints, that big mixture of things is what makes the bonus level of this game so bad. Anyways, I would have made like a video going on for the entire video, just me ranting about the horrible level design of the bonus level in Cave Crawler, which like no one has heard of. But I would, but I don't have an editing software, so I actually couldn't. So although I will admit the song it's about mid-tier. It's a pretty good song. I really like the song. It's just like not so. Like I would listen to it. Like if it was my only option for listening to it. Like I would listen to it. But if I had like a bunch of other options that I really like, then I would choose those other options. Because it's like a good song, but not good enough to the point where I'm like constantly start playing the song. You know, listening to the song while I'm in the shower. I said this, but I'm gonna be stockpiling on a bunch. I'm gonna be stockpiling a bunch of videos because my family's going to vacation. Finally, I beat it. I can't do it. I can't do it. And I won't do it. I'm not doing it. Nope. I can't. It took me so long just to get past that one point, only for me to immediately die. This is a platformer game, not a puzzle game. You shouldn't have to like figure out how to maneuver around. I mean, yes, that can lead to a good game. Unique one at that, but when you do it in a way like this, it doesn't feel fun. Alright. So you know what? Now, no matter how much you guys beg me or talk me or comment about how I should beat it, I am not doing it because the game is not fun. The game is fun, actually. The game is fun. It's just the bonus level is not fun. Also, I think I mentioned this earlier, but I had to replay the last level in order to unlock the bonus level, even though I already had the bonus level unlocked. You have to like re-unlock it, which is super weird because you don't have to re-unlock any of the other levels. But it's like, it's a little nitpick, but it could be worse. You know, you could have to restart the entire game every time you come in. But I don't think it was actually playtested that much. Or at least, you know, they should have handed it out to a wider audience for playtesting. You know, a wider range of people so you can see, like, who would be able to enjoy the game, like how enjoyable the game is for everyone, and not just the hardcore gamers who spend the entire day trying to beat a single level. And sometimes even the hardcore gamers suck at it. But yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video, and peace.